make a public statement over your broadcast. Attention, National Nazi Institutes of Health, with your pelvic intramural program. I, Vanessa Grace Kerwath, am a born-again Christian. Mr. Cusack falsely defamed and accused me of prostitution while I was a waitress at a truck stop, where the people there were like my family, a family establishment. Mr. Cusack used his false allegation of prostitution to introduce this NIH pelvic region, lower region intramural program. I do not consent. I, Vanessa Grace Kerwath, do not consent. I, Vanessa Grace Kerwath, do not consent to thought to text or to the NIH intramural. And I probably look like horrible shit because I'm being raped through the intramural program of NIH out of spite. This guy's going back for a second shot. Thought you were going to West Virginia, Toots. So anyway, I do not consent to thought to text. I do not consent to anything to do with the National Institutes of Health. I hope one day they burn to the goddamn ground. I'm not saying I'll do it, but I hope one day it burns to the ground and they get the animals and the children out first. Hopefully they might think of getting the children out. I did a Google search on the vaginal intramural misuse, and it's being misused on children, and people are already documenting it and reporting it. So, just to let you know, National Institutes of Health coming out of Johns Hopkins Bayview, I do not consent. I'm a born-again Christian. I'm waiting for the Lord to come back. I gave up sex. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I have never done drugs. And I haven't touched a drop of beer since I had a friend over to my house, and she and I drank a couple beers. I don't drink. I don't do dope. I smoke cigarettes and cheap-ass cigars. And I do not consent to anything to do with the National Institutes of Health or this thought to text Antichrist. I do cuss. We are in the end times today, and our hearing the scriptures are fulfilled. I do not consent. I do not need a pelvic exam. I don't need a pelvic exam right now. If I did, there's a CVS right there. They do them right there. If I needed a pelvic exam, they do them right there. Right there at the CVS. They take my insurance. If I needed one, I go right there. Get out of my crotch. National Nazi Institutes of Health. Let that be noted.